Welcome to Tank Making Workshop for Operational Art, take 2. Okay, I'm going to grab a piece of paper. This particular one's about sound files. What's on the piece of paper could be very relevant. I'm folding it in 2, and I'm going to keep the pattern on the outside. I'm going to unfold it, unfold into the middle, so that I end up with a piece of paper that's half the width. I've then put my seam in the middle where it's going to stay out of the way. At each end, I'm going to create a cross shape by folding diagonally both ways and unfolding it. I'll do the same thing at the other end. Just trying to get this as accurate as I can. Okay, nice. Now I'm going to flip the paper over and fold orthogonally, I think that's the technical term, so that I'm hitting exactly on the cross. Okay, so I'm aiming exactly for the crossing point of the two folds. Doing the other end as well. There we go. Flattening the whole piece of paper out, turning it back over. Okay, this is the bit I'm going to make look really easy. I'm going to form a point at each end. That was a hostage to fortune, wasn't it? Saying it was going to be easy? It was. Okay. Now I'm taking one end. This is going to be my tank turret. And I'm folding in the two edges. But I'm leaving a gap in the middle. Let me see if I can show you that. So we've got a gap between the two. They're not right to the middle. Okay? Next, I'm going to ignore this end and that end. I take the edge, fold it into the middle. I'm going to then take the edge in the middle and fold it to the outside, like that. This is going to be my tank track. I'm going to do the other side as well, into the middle, and out to the outside. Okay, this seems to be going pretty well. Okay, so now I've got an arrow at one end, I've got my turret at the other end. I'm flipping it over. Going to the turret end, the small end, and I'm going to fold it, and there's kind of a place where it folds obviously. That's where I'm going to fold it. So that all the detail is coming to the top. Okay, now I'm pointing the arrow towards me and I'm opening up my little flaps here. I'm taking the arrow that I've got pointing towards me and I'm going to fold it over so that it fits into the hole that I've just made, into the shape I've just revealed. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to take the small flaps and I'm going to put them underneath the large triangles like that, so I'm tucking them in. Now, this is the one bit that you need to concentrate on. I'm taking the big point that I've got left and I'm going to tuck it underneath the small triangular flap and feed it towards the front. What that should do, and this is a bit slightly awkward, is it should allow me to tuck it in really neatly. There you go. I'll do the other one on the other side. Okay, so I'm feeding it in. Maybe you can see that. Feeding it in, just like that. Okay. Okay, and then if I just encourage it a little bit further, lovely. Okay, that's all the folding I need to do there. I'm going to get 1/8 of a piece of paper. So, very quickly, that's going to get me half. This is going to get me 1/4. And this is going to get me 1/8. Okay, not 1/8 in a square type shape, but 1/8 in a long thin type shape like this. And now I'm going to roll it. I'm not a smoker, but if you are, you'll probably find this a lot easier. Okay, so you want to roll it up. Lovely, and just keep on rolling. And as you roll, you'll find that it goes smaller and smaller. Okay. And the roll is becoming tighter and tighter. Once it looks pretty convincing as a gun, then we're ready to go. I'm going to try and get this as thin as I can. Okay, that's looking good. Okay, now I'm going to put the gun into my tank by looking to the front of the turret, where it's just getting to the edge of the body, and lifting up. And you'll see that there's a little hole that you can just introduce the gun into. That's why you left a gap between the two edges when you folded them in. Now we've got to activate the tracks, so I'm turning the tank over and I'm just going to pull out the tracks like that. Lovely. And I'm going to do the same thing at the other side. Fantastic. So there you go. There's one tank ready for whatever invasion I care to mount. And I don't know, this particular one is about sound files, and so I think I perhaps ought to go and invade some sonic location. This is all part of operational art, and we really encourage you to come to the exhibition at Access Space. It opens on the 11th.